The touring world thought it had already reached its peak with massive luxury machines and high-tech adventure bikes. But then the 2026 Honda NT1100 arrived and quietly started rewriting the rules. At first glance, it may look like a sleek, modern sport tourer with clean bodywork and a practical touring stance, but the moment you start digging into what Honda built here, the story becomes far more interesting. This motorcycle was designed to blur the line between long-distance touring comfort and real-world everyday usability. It's the kind of bike that promises to handle everything, from daily commuting to cross-country highway runs, without breaking a sweat. Riders expecting a mild touring machine quickly realize the NT1100 hides serious performance beneath its calm exterior. With aggressive styling, advanced electronics, and a proven power plant borrowed from one of Honda's most respected adventure machines, the NT1100 isn't here to play it safe. It's here to quietly dominate the sport touring category. At the heart of the NT1100 sits a powerful 1.084cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, the same basic platform that made Honda's Africa Twin famous. This engine produces roughly 102 horsepower and 112 Newton-meters of torque, giving the bike a surprisingly punchy character once the throttle opens. Instead of delivering power in a wild, uncontrollable surge, the engine pulls smoothly and confidently through the rev range, making highway acceleration feel effortless. Riders often describe the experience as turbine-like, twist the throttle, and the NT1100 simply surges forward with calm authority. Honda tuned the engine specifically for touring performance, emphasizing mid-range torque so passing traffic or climbing long mountain roads feels almost effortless. And with a top speed hovering near 200 kilometers per hour, this isn't just a relaxed touring machine, it's a legitimate high-speed mile eater. But the real game changer, and the feature that makes this bike stand out in a crowded touring market, is Honda's legendary dual-clutch transmission, or DCT. Instead of a traditional clutch lever and manual gear shifts, the NT1100 can shift automatically using a sophisticated dual-clutch system that predicts rider input and changes gears instantly. The system delivers lightning-fast gear changes while keeping the ride incredibly smooth, especially during long highway rides or stop-and-go city traffic. For riders who prefer manual control, the system also allows paddle-style gear changes from the handlebars. This blend of automation and control gives the NT1100 a futuristic feel, almost like riding a high-tech touring machine from the next decade. It's not just convenient, it fundamentally changes how a motorcycle behaves on long journeys. Technology plays a massive role in the NT1100 experience. Sitting behind the handlebars feels less like riding a traditional motorcycle and more like stepping into the cockpit of a high-tech touring machine. A large, 6.5-inch touchscreen TFT display serves as the central command center, controlling navigation, connectivity, riding modes, and performance data. Riders can connect smartphones using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, transforming the dashboard into a fully connected touring hub. Music, navigation, calls, and ride information are all easily accessible while riding. For long-distance travelers, this level of connectivity makes the NT1100 feel incredibly modern, compared with older touring bikes that rely on basic gauges and minimal electronics. Underneath all that technology lies a surprisingly capable chassis that gives the NT1100 its sporty personality. The bike rides on 17-inch alloy wheels paired with high-performance road tires, providing excellent grip and stability at speed. Up front, a Showa 43mm inverted fork absorbs bumps and rough pavement with impressive smoothness, while the ProLink rear suspension keeps the bike planted even when fully loaded with luggage. The result is a touring motorcycle that feels balanced and controlled, capable of carving through twisty mountain roads just as confidently as it devours long stretches of highway. Unlike many large touring bikes that feel heavy and sluggish in corners, the NT1100 maintains a surprisingly nimble feel. Another reason the NT1100 has generated so much excitement is its incredible versatility. Many touring bikes are designed purely for long highway journeys, making them bulky and inconvenient for everyday riding. The NT1100 flips that concept on its head. With a manageable 238 kilograms curb weight, an 820 mm seat height, and a balanced riding position, the bike feels comfortable for daily commuting, as well as weekend adventures. Riders can easily maneuver through city traffic, park in tight spaces, or cruise down rural back roads without feeling like they're wrestling a giant touring machine. In many ways, the NT1100 feels like the perfect middle ground between a sport bike and a full-size luxury tourer. Comfort is another area where Honda clearly focused its engineering efforts. Long-distance riding can quickly become exhausting on the wrong motorcycle, but the NT1100 was designed specifically to eliminate that problem. The upright riding position reduces strain on the rider's wrists and shoulders, while the carefully designed seat provides excellent support for hours of continuous riding. Wind protection from the adjustable windshield keeps turbulence away from the rider's helmet and upper body, making highway cruising far less tiring. Add in cruise control, heated grips, and optional touring accessories, and suddenly the NT1100 begins to feel like a true cross-country machine. Safety and rider assistance systems also play a huge role in the bike's performance. Honda equipped the NT1100 with a 6-axis IMU that constantly monitors the bike's movement and adjusts electronic systems accordingly. This allows advanced features like cornering ABS, traction control, and anti-wheelie systems to work together seamlessly. The result is a motorcycle that remains stable and predictable even when conditions become challenging. Whether riding in heavy rain, aggressive mountain roads, or unpredictable city traffic, the NT1100's electronic safety net helps riders stay confident and in control. Fuel efficiency is another area where the NT1100 quietly shines. While many high-performance touring bikes consume large amounts of fuel, Honda engineered the NT1100 to deliver impressive efficiency for its size and power. The bike averages roughly 5 liters per 100 kilometers, meaning riders can cover serious distance without constantly searching for the next fuel stop. Combined with its 20.4-liter fuel tank, the NT1100 becomes a legitimate long-distance touring machine, capable of crossing entire regions on a single tank of fuel. For riders who dream of long highway journeys, that kind of range makes a massive difference. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the NT1100 is how effortlessly it blends multiple motorcycle personalities into one machine. On one day, it can behave like a comfortable touring bike, carrying luggage and gliding down endless highways. The next day, it can transform into a sporty road machine, carving through twisty mountain roads with surprising agility. Few motorcycles manage to balance those two personalities successfully, but the NT1100 seems to do it naturally. That balance is exactly why many riders see it as one of the most versatile motorcycles Honda has ever produced. By the time you step back and look at the full picture, the 2026 Honda NT1100 begins to make perfect sense. It isn't trying to compete directly with giant luxury tours like the Goldwing, and it isn't trying to outrace pure sport bikes either. Instead, it creates its own category. A smart, versatile sport touring motorcycle designed for riders who want comfort, performance, technology, and practicality in one machine. In a world full of motorcycles that specialize in only one thing, the NT1100 stands out because it can do almost everything. And that might be exactly why more riders are starting to realize that Honda quietly built one of the most complete touring motorcycles of the modern era.